Hey, okay, so I just got back home. There was no water last night, so I went and stayed at a grill so that I could shower. It's currently 7 a.m. I'm back and I'm in a hurry. I have about 30 minutes and I'm just dying for a breakfast and a coffee before I get heading over to university. So, yeah, this is where the quick and easy options come in handy, okay? So, actually, I'm really feeling for eggs. I'm gonna try my best to get a nice egg breakfast made real quick. Mug. It's gonna happen right before your very eyes. Teaspoon, about a quarter teaspoon of baking powder. Boom. Then my cappuccino whey protein. So just a scoop of whey protein. Boom. And a little splash of water. Just enough to get a nice doughy consistency. Literally microwave. It'll be ready in about 30 seconds. 30 seconds. So yeah, just keep an eye on it while it's rising. And then you'll see like it rises. You fill the mug. And you have mug cake. And that's just 20 grams of protein done. Like all I do, mug cake's getting ready, is I take my pan, take a little bit of butter, okay, save on all those fat, all those extra calories, spread that around, okay, boom, there you go. Barely a gram of fat, a gram of butter, pop that on the stove, and mug cake is ready to be eaten. Only because I was really craving something salty, otherwise I would basically be done with breakfast right now. That easy. Okay. So pop these 2 eggs, just going with 2 whole eggs. Get my kitchen scale out. $50 grams. So yeah, 50 grams of this bread. This bread is 250 per 100. We've got the egg going. I'm just going to pop the toast in the air fryer. It's a quick way to toast it up. So wherever I can, my activity, I just try and focus on steps more than anything. So I do some cardio here and there, but all that I really focus on being super consistent in, okay, depending on how busy things get, is just getting minimum number of steps, okay? So I know that I'm burning a baseline level of energy for my calculations, and I take it at that. So any energy that isn't accounted for is in my favor and will increase my deficit. So yeah, fast-paced morning with me. Let's go. There you go, just like literally 2 pieces of toast. We have like a sugar-free, almost 0-calorie ketchup. 2 eggs, 2 whole eggs. If you want lower calories, you can always use egg whites. So yeah, that's a great way to reduce some calories, but I also want the healthy cholesterol of the whole eggs. But you'll see me eat egg whites a lot. So yeah, simple breakfast just because we're on the move. But we ticked our boxes, it was tasty, and hell yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so here's where we're at so far. You saw the breakfast prep, quickly went to university, morning classes done. Then I had 1 hour of kickboxing training. So that was decent, good activity. I got my steps in, actually. I think I've managed to close like my little movement rings. So I got my baseline steps in, which is fortunate because I went and forgot my gym keys, like my little login thing. And it's going to take way too long for me to go back, walk all that distance for my workout. Now I got more work to do. I need to focus on work. I don't want to lose a lot of time. But also because I know my split, because I know what my body needs to grow muscle, that's totally fine. I'm still in alignment with my specific goals because everyone's goals are different. And in my case, I'm still going to be able to stimulate my muscle and account for this workout. So I do a push-pull leg split for the majority of the time, also depending on my own recovery. There's little nuances to this stuff depending on the person. That's why I do what I do. That's why customized coaching exists, and especially, yeah, finding your own formula, what works best for you, is going to be the best. As a general overview, 2 workouts per muscle group per week. Around, what was it? It was 8 to 12 sets, 8 to 12 hard working sets. For most people, that's going to be the best results. That's what they tested. That's what they found with the sample sizes. So yeah, I kind of stick very closely to that for myself, depending on how hard I train, how I've recovered, and what I'm doing during the week. Of course, I have to balance and manage my time as best as possible. Today, it's going to take me too long to walk my ass all the way back to the gym. I just want to get stuff done. Hey, if I finish what work I have to do today, then fantastic. I might just go for an extra walk, get extra steps, have my workout. Today is push day. Alternatively, push-pull legs is a 6-day per week split, so I'll just train Sunday. So I don't usually take rest days. If I take a rest day, it's just an active rest day where I do cardio, I just get in my movement, and I rest if I need to rest after the movement, like a steady state movement. So all is based on recovery. But none the matter. Okay, so finished with kickboxing, came back home after morning sessions. I am hungry, okay? And I could destroy a pizza without a doubt. So first thing I'm gonna do is big cup of coffee, hydrate. First thing I'm gonna do is just put and fill my stomach, okay? It's a good habit to get into, especially if you're someone like me. And let's just say, like, I'm hungry, but sometimes I'm hungry for the wrong things, you know, like the different cravings. And normally we crave very palatable foods. We crave the tasty stuff, the stuff with high calories. This kind of just buffers that. You're still hungry, depending on the person, but really just have yourself sit down, try and be patient. You're not going to starve to death. You're not going to die. This is something I actually have to tell myself. Like, chilled. You've done 3-day fasts before. You were fine. You felt great. The human body is very capable at going a fairly long time and performing surprisingly well with no food. So as long as you have fat cells on your body and you're not literally just ripped and veiny, you're good. You're in no hurry to get food. So I start with a coffee. Just sip and enjoy a warm coffee. It just really settles the stomach, helps the appetite, along with the water, and of course diet sodas, diet colas, whatever you call them in your own countries, depending where we are in the world. But you know, 0-calorie carbonated beverages, or it doesn't have to be carbonated, but 0-calorie beverages, something that you drink that fills your stomach that has no calories. Okay, these are gold standard. Okay, highly recommend. They do not give you cancer. So yeah, that's that. Gonna have this cup of coffee, another cup of coffee afterwards, because I like caffeine. I like drinking coffee. It makes me feel good. You can drink too much coffee. Yes, don't go over 300 milligrams per day. After that point, depending on the person, you could have some negative side effects. But I know what I'm doing. Coffee is a miracle drug. It is the elixir of life, and it's my happy juice, so I use it a lot. Next, I'm going to just show you how I track my calories and how I teach my clients, my students, however you want to call them, clients, how to track calories. It's really simple. Okay, I have an open chat in ChatGPT that I use for my calorie tracking. So here's how we're going to do that based on what I've had this morning. Okay, so this is just a really handy tool to use to track your calories. Obviously, I weigh my food, I am precise, checking the labels, and this AI, it's fantastic, but it's only as good as how you use it. So your prompts need to be accurate. If I say 100 grams of chicken breast, but I fail to specify if it's cooked or uncooked, then I'm going to get a different calorie value. So it's as accurate as your prompt, okay? But it's very accurate and very user-friendly. Like most people, my clients tend to pick it up very quick, and this is how I help them gauge and track their calories throughout different situations. It is a tool that I use, and then of course I slowly with this tool cater to my clients' specific needs, because everyone has different needs, different situations, different lifestyles, completely different requirements, and this needs to be accounted for. So this is for me. I'm focusing on 2000 calories for the last leg of my particular cut. Okay, so for the most part, I want to be hitting 2000 calories per day and a minimum of 160 grams of protein. So this morning, let's use you can do your typing option. Okay, so you can either type out what you had. So in this case, 2 medium eggs. Okay, so that's just that. 2 medium eggs, 140 calories, 12 grams of protein. Now it says new running total, so that's remembering it from the previous day. So I can just say new day, please. Sick. And it's just going to start a new day, and I literally, as I go. So we have the typed option, or I could just use the voice option. So today I have eaten 2 whole eggs, medium sized. That's the second option, where it like types it out for you, voice to text. 140 calories, 12 grams of protein. These are the only 2 metrics you need to track, okay? You only need calories and protein. Calories for fat loss, protein to maintain muscle mass, to favor muscle mass, okay? You can get more into the whole macro tracking, but for the vast majority of people, this is not necessary, to the extent that I don't even really do it. So yeah, that's a story for another day. Next option, which I find and use the most, is the voice option. Okay. So yeah.
All right. Let me know whenever you're ready to add more to your food for today.
Yeah. Okay. So in addition to the 2 whole eggs, I had 2 pieces of bread. It was a whole wheat brown bread. According to the nutrition label, it has 250 calories per 100 grams and 11 grams of protein. Of that bread, I had 50 grams. And then it just does its little calculation thing.
Great. Here's your updated total. 2 medium eggs, calories 140, protein 12 grams, whole wheat brown bread 50 grams, calories 125, protein 5.5 grams, running total. Calories 265, protein 17.5 grams. Let me know what's next.
See, that easy. And in addition to that, I also had 50 milliliters of my usual 0.1% milk. Sorry, it's a 1% milk. So 50 milliliters of that. And my usual scoop of my usual whey protein. So I just speak really casually and normal to it, you know, geez, this AI stuff is fantastic if you know how to use it, and it makes life so much simpler.
Here's the updated total.
So there she goes.
Eggs, calories 140, protein 12 grams, whole wheat brown bread 50 grams, calories 125, protein 5.5 grams, 50 milliliters of 1% milk, calories 18, protein 1.3 grams, 1 scoop of whey protein, calories 114, protein 22 grams. Running total, calories 397, protein 40.8 grams. Let me know if you add more.
Okay. So, as you can see, the medium eggs, the bread, which was 125 calories, the milk, 50 mils of that, 1 scoop of whey protein. It has a memory system, so it literally, I've already told it the certain foods and brands of foods that I have. So in this case, like it already knows my brand of whey protein and the nutrition breakdown. So if you like doing batch cooks or like making specific foods in large recipes, in large quantities, you can just literally tell her what ingredients you're putting in what quantities, and then how much of that whole bulk food you're having. So it makes something so easy instead of having to really weigh and measure and weigh and calculate every little thing all the time. You can use your head, use logic, and dude, like, this makes life so much simpler, don't you think? And I will definitely make reels and talk about how I've used this to help my clients, and even the creativity of some of my clients that are able to understand the nuance, understand the information provided, and put it to use. This information that I give is extremely valuable in the right hands, okay? So yeah, there you go. And that's how I pretty much go about my day. Gonna finish my coffee, and then I am going to have some food. I'm going to just get some like egg whites, trying to keep calories really low today. Egg whites, toast, and another mug cake for something sweet. Just smashed egg white omelet, so basically just 2 pieces of that same toast and 300 grams of liquid egg whites. I completely forgot to take a video of it. I just inhaled it as soon as it was done. I'll probably make another one, so yeah, I'll make another one probably later. So yeah, I'll show what it was. It was very nice, very big, very filling, quality, and I'll also share the calories and protein content. Okay, and I weighed in at 84.8 kilograms today. To be honest, I'm retaining a bunch of water. At least I believe I'm retaining a bunch of water from carbs, like recent carbs. So we'll see what tomorrow's weight is. If there's a massive fluctuation, it's most likely water. And also I can kind of feel it. Like I don't have as much definition today and feeling a little bit puffy. So it could just be a normal water retention. So don't worry. Sometimes it's never a linear thing. The scale does that. That's why we weigh ourselves every day. I weigh myself every morning, first thing when I wake up. So even then we get water fluctuations, okay? And water retention is a thing. If you're in a deficit, that's what people mistake for plateau, and then they mess up their diets because they think they're not losing fat anymore. But yeah, understanding body water and your own personal, like your own fluctuations. This is something, again, I help my clients with, just to regulate that. Because unless you know what you're doing, unless you've gone through all that I've gone through and studied all that I've studied, and yeah, have all this experience, which took me a good lot of many years, like half a decade basically. So without that, yeah, it's very difficult to judge these things. That's why most people struggle, just the lack of information and understanding of the nuances involved. So yeah, where was I? 84.8 today. Let's see how the water drops throughout the week. Yeah, in terms of the business side, I'm working on just finalizing my funnel. Okay, so across all social media platforms that I want to be posting on, because remember, we're prioritizing content. I want to get a basic funnel set up, a decent looking profile. I am in need of professional photography. Now, I'm hesitant and I want to delay it. I've been wanting to delay it just till I get into a single-digit body fat, but it may be well worth getting a few photos done sooner rather than later to make my profiles look decent, more decent, because I've been documenting this with iPhone, and yeah, there's been a lot of just casual stuff, you know. Only now I've decided to go really seriously into fitness, and you know, while I have accomplished the task, I didn't document it in 4K exactly. So that said, that's where I'm at. setting up all my bios, making sure that everything is set up so that I have a very quick and easy funnel that leads directly to me in personal messages, where I can make sure and select the right clients. I can filter them and qualify the clients that are actually suited to this program, you know. Basically just anyone who is serious and willing to invest in themselves. My program works for everyone and anyone who is willing to just try. Like, that's all you need to do. You just need to try and not quit. That's it. And my program will give you the end result. So it's just a matter of, if you're a loser, you're going to lose. If you have any hope in winning, if you can actually see something through and give even, honestly, a minuscule effort, you will still see a really good result. So yeah, but you'd be surprised how many people out there they don't want to try. People really just don't want to try. So yeah, you can't help someone who doesn't want to be helped, okay? That said, yeah, focusing now on funnel, and we're going to start posting today. I'm going to finalize my posting schedule. I've decided to do daily long form YouTube content, just a vlog, mainly for my own practice, my own accountability. I don't know how many views this video is going to get, much like any of the others, but it's mainly just to pump videos out there, start practicing. I'm going to get better at speaking to the camera and verbalizing ideas, explaining things, and slowly, I myself will grow through this process. So that's why I'm going to do this daily and just get really good and practice the skills that I want to be good at, because that's the best way. It's just volume, and slowly with time, the more reps you get in, the better you get. So it's just practice. So daily long form YouTube video through my journey and what I'm doing on a daily basis. Obviously, I'm going to explain what I do. So for the 1.5 people who end up watching this video, at least they're going to hopefully get some value and a little bit of entertainment and an authentic insight into this experience and this journey of mine. So yeah, focus on that. Posting schedule, once I've done my funnel, I'm going to work at finishing the funnels, finishing all my social media profiles, so that anyone who sees my content on any one of those profiles has a means to contact me. There is a CTA, a call to action on each one that leads directly to me, where I can then filter out and qualify the clients, prospects, you know. And that's where I get rid of the ones that don't belong and keep the ones that do. And then they get to win, and I'll guide them there. Then in terms of other things, I want to post 2 other pieces, at least 2 posts per day, okay? The types of posts that I want to work on are 1, value-based. How I've separated is value-based and proof-based, okay? So I want to give people value, teach them how this works, teach them about fitness, teach them about fat loss, teach them all these helpful things that grew me, okay? So value-based content. The other is proof-based content, okay? Because obviously I'm building a personal brand, and whoever is inquiring into my coaching, you want proof. You want to know that it's going to work. You're going to spend a lot of money. You're going to invest in yourself. It's going to help to know that this person actually knows what they're talking about and that they have a little bit of proof. So yeah, my content is going to be just my client wins, insight into my process, how I help people, how I conduct this coaching, and yeah, just showing the proof in the pudding, really. Value-based content, proof-based content, so those testimonials and things like that to build trust and to show that I actually freaking know what I'm doing. So that's going to be important. Okay, so ultimately, this is just going to be on YouTube, and then the other 2 are going to be YouTube and across other platforms, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, I'm thinking about TikTok, things like that. My main focus is Instagram. It has a better conversion, and YouTube and LinkedIn. So those are the best convertible platforms where the content can actually, the content goes into a quality lead. So there's better conversion in general. TikTok, people are just like brain numb, and most people on TikTok don't have money to spend, nor really trying to. They're just there to freaking numb themselves. But that said, it is good exposure for the brand and familiarity. So we're going to post on TikTok as well. And that's going to be short form content, quick to the point, value in and out, and helping people in as best a way I can, and slowly getting better and better at it. Okay, so that's it. We continue with that. And I want to get this video done out and my 2 videos done for the day. So value-based content and a proof-based content. So I better get moving and get this done. Let's go. Woo! Just smashing that protein ice cream that I made the other day. I never got to it. So yeah, this is like made with cottage cheese and berries. Pretty much just that and some sweetener. I did actually add a scoop of whey protein in here. So let me add that to my calorie total. Please add another scoop of whey protein to today's food list. That's cold. That's delicious though.
Here's the update. Another scoop of whey protein. Calories 114, protein 22 grams. Updated total. Calories 1,344, protein 182.7 grams. Let me know if there's anything else.
Hear that? On 1,300 calories for today, and 182 grams of protein already. So I already hit my protein goal. Easy days. At 1,300 calories. I'm eating ice cream. Brain fruit. That's cold. Very tasty. So yeah, it can be done if you know what you're doing. If you have my coaching. Talking to you need this shit. So yeah, this is what my students, my clients benefit from, because it's not easy. Okay, so the evening meal is this. We're just gonna make like a chicken wrap. Got 200 grams of skinless chicken breast there, whole wheat wrap, some lettuce, and 0-calorie ketchup. Probably gonna smash 2 of these. I'm always super hungry and excited for by the time my evening meal comes around. And yeah, I always want my evening meal to be a nice big meal, just to help me sleep, and like especially if it's a hard cut and I'm very hungry, it's just way easier at the end of the night, because when your stomach is full you feel more relaxed, you feel just good, and you also tend to be way more productive without a full stomach during the day. So I have little things throughout the day, and I try and save most of my calories and have more volume in the evening. So that's how I'm going to operate on this cut. So that's what you'll see going forward. Okay, we're doing a second one of these. Okay, after the first one, not feeling super full, in fact, definitely got me feeling hungry. And through the making of this channel, you'll definitely see what I mean when I say I'm a big eater and I eat a lot of food and I make it as tasty as possible. So hey, if you're out there out eating me and you claim I can't get you shredded eating a bunch of food, well, I'll be happy to make that bet with you. Like full, in fact, that's what I offer my clients, like full refund, like 100% money back, complete money back guarantee. If you can follow this and genuinely tell me that you're not eating a bunch of food and tasty food and not doing crazy ass like exercises and crazy ass stuff, you get all your money back. So it's easy for me to promise that. and more than happy to. So yeah, eating this meal, I might smash it. We'll see. I'll see what we're gonna do, and just Coach Greg posing guide. So yeah, so far so good. Big thing for today was finally ironing out my posting plan. Okay, so got my basic funnel set up across all my social media networks. Now we're just focusing on posting, producing quality content, giving value, and I want to do 3 pieces of content. The YouTube long form, documenting my journey for my accountability and building, and basically showing that what I do, you know, so you know who it is that's going to be coaching you and just the things that I do. So yeah, it's my journey, you know what I mean, documenting my journey, my growth, my goals, my business, all these things that I'm doing. So it's going to improve my skills as basically, yeah, the social media online thing, and it's going to keep me accountable to my goals. So that's great. Then 3 other short forms pieces of content. Okay, value, where it's mostly educational based. Second, I want my proof content to show people that, hey, my stuff works. I can actually help people. Clients, experiences, referrals, testimonials, all these things. So inside scoop into my coaching, as well as I'm going to be doing reaction videos. So a big thing that kept me fat for a long time and made my journey so difficult, and what actually also affects many other people, is the amount of misinformation. All this clout, all this trash, all this bullshit online that is keeping people from the truth and stopping us from losing weight, living the lives we want to live. So I definitely wanted to dedicate my time and energy to directly confronting this. So 3 pieces of content, short form, 1 piece, long form, every day. I'm going to push myself to the max to complete that on a daily basis. And with that kind of volume, it's gonna be hard not to get good at it quite fast. So yeah, great first day. Knackered, but I'm going. It's got to get done. It's got to get done. Let's go. Okay, we're finishing off the evening now. For food, the total is 1,917, 255 grams of protein. So not a lot of calories, tons and tons of protein. I'm gonna leave it at that for today. Big success for sure. That's a hard cut. That's really good. That's going to definitely be a good amount of fat loss. Now, in terms of work, we've managed to get 1 reel out and this YouTube video, but we've ironed out the plans and we did a lot of things and ticked a lot of boxes today. As of tomorrow, the plan is in full effect. It is all in on the content and just really producing better and better quality content, higher value, more volume, and we just keep going, ticking those boxes again tomorrow. Right now, again, I prioritize sleep. I need to make sure, get to bed on time, up consistently, and I start my day with that cold shower. So I'm going to see that, and we'll probably do a little physique check-in.